Hi coloring friends and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to present you 10 PDF coloring books I want to get started with in 2023. And here is the stack of books. These we are going through today. And I'm going to start with Fierce and Fancy, Fantasy Faces, Line Art and Grayscale by Lynn. And this is her newest book. It is the first weekend in January, and this book is not released yet as physical, and I just couldn't wait. It was available as a PDF book, and so I just got it. And yeah, this book by Lynn, I think it is my favorite book of hers so far. So here you can see, I think it has a typical 25 images included, and the special about this book is though that you get line art and grayscale in one, so that's very exciting, especially as the grayscale that she did is very, very cool. Just very cool. Let's just have a look at some images. I don't have printed them all, obviously. That's why I always have this index here, so that I just print some of the images, because otherwise I could just buy the book. And yeah, you see this is one of the first images, a little like mermaid. She's called Arabella, and she looks so cute. And just look at this grayscale. This is more kind of like a shading. So I know she had some experiments with grayscale, and there was one book in which she had grayscale, but then the complete hair was just a flat, very dark gray, and not what most colorists would think of grayscale, but this is just perfect. This is shaded and it looks just absolutely stunning. And I have printed the page a little bit smaller. This is 70%. No, this is 75% and this is 70%, because this book will also be released as a pocket size edition. And maybe I will get the physical pocket size edition as well, but then the pages will be cropped. That means maybe some parts might be cut off and then it will be framed. That's why I really wanted to have this edition too, and just print it a little bit smaller. And I absolutely love this pirate girl here. And then this beautiful image here to, on this one I would love to try to color candy cane hair, which I had at Lovelia's Enchanted Faces book. And then this one looks absolutely stunning. So I just have printed some of my favorites from this book, on which I most probably will get started on one of these images. And then on this image, I had seen a beautiful color along from Debbie from Color Me from the channel Color Me Stress Free. Absolutely adorable coloring palette or color scheme. Absolutely stunning. And so I was really inspired by her picture. And So this video, this video is in addition to my other video in which I presented 12 physical coloring books that I want to get started in 2023. I will link it up in the corner for you so that you can check that out as well. And now we are taking a look at 10 PDF books. And this book here is by, unfortunately, this one doesn't have a cover art. This one is by Fabiana Trerè. On Etsy, she is called Casp Loop, and the book is called Folklore, Myths and Legends. It contains 14 images, and I bought it last year in the Halloween season because I thought it was quite suitable for that. And this one is already my favorite image that I think this will be the one that I will color. But I also printed some more here. So this is a very funny vampire interpretation of this famous painting there. Then there's a voodoo lady here. Very cool to do maybe a darker skin. She looks very nice. And then this is a little bit scary. This, I would call her Chinese or Asian mythology maybe. yeah, very, very cool. So I would like to get started with Fabiana Trerè, especially as it was one of my targets in 2022 to just get started to color anything by her. Really, but I didn't manage to do it. So this year, another chance to get started to color her. Then I do have this selection here. This is by ShawlisFantasyArt. And this was actually not published as a book. I would say it's just a Halloween collection of images that she did. And yeah, I just, for myself, qualified this selection of Halloween pages as a book. And yeah, I would love to get started with one of these images. These are quite simple actually, because they don't have any background or anything. So I actually don't know how to solve the problem with the missing background and what I will do with it. But we will just see. But I want to get started with one of these images here. And yeah, just have some fun. This one is really nice. Looks very cute. I mean, they are all a little bit sexy. Yeah, pin-up girls, so to speak. I also like this mommy girl here. Yeah, very cool. Here, close up for you if you want to see. So, these are for grown-ups, so to speak. And yeah, so this is another one that I would like to get started with. So basically, I have chosen books that I got more or less recently. This is Winged Magic, Fantasy Creatures and Winged Animals by Selina Fenech. And yeah, so this book most probably also has like 25 or 30 images, I don't know. Here's a small selection of pages that I had printed, so my favorites from this book. I most likely would start one of these images here. I really like this cute little dragon here. So let me just give you a little bit of an impression of each of those books. If I can manage to get those pages separated. And yeah, those images are quite different. So I find we get a very nice variety here. And I think this one is my favorite one that I would like to get started with. Yes, I think this one looks absolutely stunning. I like them all. I also like this unicorn image here. So very beautiful new book, the latest release by Selina Fenech, and yeah, I would love to get started with this one. Then another one that I just got, last year. I think I got them all last year. This is Enchanted Seasons coloring book by Eeva Nikunen. And yeah, she has, in this book, it is quite darkly grayscale, so to speak. But yeah, I think that those images really look interesting and stunning. She also has those beautiful an Alice book, which was featured in Creative Heaven. No, Coloring Heaven. Yeah, but I don't have this issue. But I got this PDF book here, and yeah, this is really cute. I haven't printed all of the images, as I said, just a small selection, my favorite ones. This one I also absolutely adore. I like this part here, and then he in the foreground, and then this red cape. I see it red, and this might be like an yeah, like with red trees as well. That would look cool. So, and this beautiful lady here. So this book is by Eeva Nikunen, and as it also has this old page here, quite good chances to get started with this one here maybe. So then, another book that I got right before Christmas, I believe, or maybe in the last days of the last year, is a vintage sceneries by Elwira Pawlikowska. yeah, coloring book with mysterious and nostalgic illustrations. And this one is really stunning. Yeah, I will hold them close to you. These are like landscape pages, I would say, or sceneries. So the book is printed in landscape orientation, and those pages are quite detailed, and it is just stunning, absolutely stunning. I just printed again a small selection from this book. And on this image there is the northern lights here, but I thought it would be a lot of fun to try to do maybe fireworks. I wanted to try out to color a fireworks sky. And as this line art is quite light, I think I can just color over it and do my own thing. And then with reflection in the sea, pond or in the sea here. And yeah, I love her drawing style. It's very, very cute, and some areas are kind of small, but yeah, absolutely stunning. Then on this one, this is more in the Asian area, so to speak, and this one I also really like, with those lily pads here and this bridge and all those Asian architecture. And this maybe must be a blossom, Kirschblüten. No, I cannot come up with this pink tree with the name of it. Don't know it at the moment. Then this one here. They all have a very atmospheric feeling for me. And on this one I would try to color maybe a swamp. So with green water, greenish water, here's a little grave stone and a boat, and then this house here. So isn't that cool? This this book is really absolutely cool. It's also available as a physical book, but you know, I usually get PDF versions when the books are not published or not available on Amazon because of the shipping, you know. If I would buy from a different country, I have problems with the customs and everything. So, absolutely stunning, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. And I think the physical book, maybe it is even a little bit bigger. So this is A4 here. And I think that the physical book might be just a little bit bigger because those pages are very, very detailed. And yeah, it would be cool to do maybe a watercolor base. But my printer ink is not waterproof, so maybe I will go in with markers, or I have to buy a fixable, a fixative, a workable fixative or something like that. And then look at this, wow! And this reminds me a little bit on the haunted house in Kirby's book. Yeah, very, very cool. Absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. So I really want to get started with this book, and I would classify this book here as a detailed page, and yeah, very nice. So then I also want to get started with this Whimsical Darlings Mermaids Volume 1 by Janna Prosvirina. This is a book that I got last year, and I also have a started page in this book here. This beautiful page here on which I also did like a darker skin. I messed up her tail here. It was nice, but then I messed it up. That's when I lost my mojo to color this, but yeah, I think hopefully I will still try to finish it. And you know what? I will just cover this up with shine, with a lot of shine and glitter, and then it will be good. So maybe I will do a video how to fix that, if you're interested. Yeah, and then I just have printed some of my favorite images from this book. I really love this one here. It's so stunning. This one I also love. And then also this one. So this is one that I definitely also want to get started. I would love to finish my whip in this book. Yeah, let me know if you want to see a video in which I fix this tail here. I know there was some interest in. Because we all mess up our pages from time to time. It's just natural. So, and then I also have chosen this book here. This is a Witchcraft coloring book by MysticArtMirrors. So, here. MysticArtMirrors, Christine Glorious Ink. She is a tattooist. And yeah, in this book I also have started image. I also have a call and chat, or I think even 2 call and chats for this image here. Yeah, the only problem is that I have started her dress here and I didn't write down the color combination that I've used here and I haven't finished it. So that's a little bit stupid, but I think I will come up with the colors and will be able to color it somehow. I also have just started this one. I was in a mood to color the Christine or the MysticArtMirrors hair. It's always a lot of fun, similar to Hannah Lynn. Really enjoyable, really. And then I also started this witch here. So I just need to finish one of these started images. Also printed some more that I like. And then this book would be started. So that was that. Oh yes. Then I've got MysticArt coloring book by Maud Lemoine. Most probably you cannot read it, but I will blend in all the names anyway. And yeah. Oh yeah, here's one of the images. By accident I printed this cover here on a very good thick paper, and then I thought I'd just print one of the images on the back side. Here's the first page. I really love this mermaid and this kraken here. Then this is one of my favorites as well, because I just love witches. Very cute, isn't she? Oh my gosh. My fingers are so slippery today. Also very beautiful. I also have a coloring calendar by her, so in physical. Yeah. But yeah, I think this book is just very gorgeous. And yeah, I think I should get started with this book here. And I have started this image here, also in a call and chat last year. And yeah, the hair I did with the Black Widow pencils, and luckily I did the video, so I have the color combination. I think I put them aside somewhere as well, so need to finish the hair. And then, yeah, isn't that stunning? I really love this page. So this is very cool. This is one book that I want to get started with, and I think I would try to finish just this started image here to combine 2 of my goals, which is finish whips and start some books. And then the last book, and this is the 10th book already, is Sea to Sky, an astrological art and coloring book by Lydia Fenwick. It's a very cool book. This one also available in a physical edition. And it is a squared format book. As you can see on the pages, at some point I need to trim those images because they are squared. That's why they are a little bit small on my A4 paper. I think the physical book will be just, a little bit, bigger. But look at those images. Aren't they stunning? Absolutely stunning. This is also a more detailed book, I would say, so it would take me longer to, So it would take me longer to, finish one of those images. I think that's the reason why I haven't actually colored one of these, but we do have some portraits here as well, so yeah. Now we come to the portrait section, so to speak. And I think one of those portraits might be a little bit easier to do. Maybe I would do this one here. This one seems to be quite doable, I think. And, oh, this one. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, absolutely love this one. I've printed quite a few of those books here, but it contains a lot more. These are really just some examples. It has so many images in it. And this is star signs, so this would be quite interesting to do with a background. This could look very stunning, I think. So maybe I will get a little bit creative and do something cool. Or I will just select one of the easy portraits and get started with them. I don't know yet. And then this one here. Also very cool. Very cool. So, and these were 10 books actually. So, let me just prepare myself. So, and these were 10 PDF coloring books I would love to get started with. Of course, I own a lot more PDF coloring books that I haven't touched. Because typically, yeah, out of sight, out of mind, so to speak. So, you know, the physical ones, when I see them lying somewhere or in the shelf or so, I look through them and then they have a better chance to get started. But my PDF books, they are interesting in the moment that I got them. But if I don't get started with them, I forget about them. So this year, I want to get started with PDF coloring books. And yeah, this was my selection. I hope you enjoyed this this video, and let me know if there are 1 or 2 books that you also own and that you also would love to get started with. Most of those books are available in a physical edition as well, so don't forget that. This one, for example, also available in physical edition. This one will come, so no need to have it in a PDF version, but I own them as a PDF and I want to get started with them. So okay, and that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you in my next one. Happy coloring, everyone, and bye!